Hey guys, Jake here. Back in the city. Had a little time. I thought I would make you a video. Been kind of off of YouTube last few weeks. Just busy around the farm, trying to wrap up projects, get things done. But I'm going to stick true to my word. And when I got something to say or some information or a feeling, I'm going to get on here and let y'all know. And not here to read the news to you. I'm sure many of you have hear everything going on every day. It only seems to escalate. So the things that are going to happen are imminent. Both sides have been warning here lately. Most of y'all have heard about the nuclear threat. And Russia came out and warned a few of the NATO nations, and both sides went back and forth, blamed it on each other, blah, blah, blah. And Russia has come out today and warned a couple of its allies, both India and China, and I'm sure there were probably some other ones in there they let know, that an explosion was imminent. So I would say we're probably 99% at this time. Who knows if it's going to be tomorrow or next week or next month. But when you do those things, it definitely changes the dynamic of what's happening. Now, they've already said where this thing is going to happen, in the Chernobyl region, a place that is already irradiated. But they can play these things however they want, guys. And all of the propaganda coming out of the area over there, who's to say what is really going on? The world is a stage, and they are going to play it to move their agenda forward. And I don't think for an instant that any of it is fake. There are definitely people that are dying, and a lot more are going to die. And many more are going to die with the ultimate goal that these people have in mind. And that's why I've been telling you and showing you for the last couple of years here on my channel what to do, what we're doing. And I'm not one to sit here and preach and harp to you and tell you this is what you need to do and this is what you got to have. I can only show you the things that we do, the things that we have, and the things that we've done, both to secure our future, retirement, or our future, be it, grid down, shit hits the fan, total collapse of the economy. We prepare for both of those instances, and I've tried to show y'all along the way how we do it. I'm not one to put up videos for clicks. Our living is not made off of YouTube. YouTube monetization is a losing battle for us. And there are a lot of channels out there that do make some money off of the doom and gloom and clickbait. You got 4 days left, you got 2 weeks left, tonight's the night. Buy food, buy these cheap ass China solar generators, buy this crap. Come over here to bullshit.com and buy all this crap I got, to which most of it is not going to help you. I've tried to show you the things that we've done and the things that we're doing, and when I give you advice, it's not just on some whim, maybe, if, or it is things that we are doing. So when I tell you to go pull your cash from the bank, assure that we are pulling our cash from the bank. When I tell you to go and buy silver and gold, it is because we buy silver and gold. All right? Many shapes, many forms. I've been collecting a long time. I don't know if you can see those stamp marks in there, but it comes in many forms, guys. This is real solid silverware. Probably a little over 600 ounces of it. And we have many coins and bars and other things that we invest in. But when I tell you to do those things, it's not from a gut feeling that I have, or a maybe, or an if, or an and. It's because those are the things that we're doing. And I tell you those because it may help you or your family for what's coming. I heard a statistic the other day, 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and 50% of the people that make over $100,000 live paycheck to paycheck. That is a lot of debt, and we are in a debt-based society. Unfortunately, there is so much debt around the world owed to each other that we can never repay that debt. As of today, each man, woman, and child in the United States right now owes a total of about $250,000 to the government on top of the debt that you've already incurred yourself. Do you think there's any way you're going to be able to pay that back in your lifetime? Obviously not. And one way they are going to pull off this global reset, financial collapse, shit hits the fan, whatever you want to call it, is they are going to erase their debt with war. Now, of course, your debt is not going to be erased throughout this, and they're going to try and take everything that you own. That's why the best thing that you could be right now is out of debt, own some land, and diversify your funds into cash, metals, food, water, protection. You should be buying a lot of these right here. These are only going up in value. Provide for your family, protection. All of those things are good investments. I would highly advise that you get some and the dispensers to dispense them, because the providing and the protecting of your family is going to be very important on the list. All right, along with the food and water and shelter, the other things that you have amassed to pull you through this. The simple fact of it is, guys, I know everybody's talking about nuclear war, and a detonation is totally possible. I don't think the powers that be are going to have an exchange between superpowers. They may light off a few in lesser populated areas, but for the biggest part, this shuffle in the New World Order, they know that they need our resources. So they don't want to decimate the land with nuclear contamination. Now, again, on that same hand, they probably really don't care whether or not you die or starve or freeze to death, but they know all they have to do is turn out the lights and 90% of the population will die off. That is the statistic. You can look it up. A grid down situation and 90% are going to die off. So rather than worrying about a nuclear exchange, maybe you should be worrying about the lights going off and what you're going to do when they do, because it is going to get cold. Food is going to get hard to get, and protection is going to be very important. But like I said, guys, you know, I don't put up a lot of videos just to get clicks and money from YouTube. It's usually I only put up a video when I've got some information to share with you or something to show, and that's what I've done today. Again, I took the break from YouTube. It's just insane the amount of people out there that are spreading propaganda, information that is likely going to get you killed. Just because a guy has a big, nasty, dirty beard and an AK-47 hanging off the wall and maybe a garden does not mean they're going to make it through this. It's going to take a lot more than that. And I can only tell you to prepare, guys. And these, again, are the things that we are doing to prepare for such circumstances. Things are getting bad. They're getting worse daily. Y'all are seeing the changes out there. Everything from, you know, the diesel shortage that I told you about a couple of months ago that was coming, the food supply, the supply chain, just the war in general, everything. All right, there are so many things going on that we don't know about. You're only seeing the tip of the iceberg, and it's just now starting. Again, guys, just a video to let you know what we're doing. Get you some cash on hand, diversify if you can. Still, get out of the cities, guys. That's going to be your best thing that you can do, is get out of the city and try and provide some for yourself. Get off that grid, because they're definitely going to be turning out the lights from the rolling blackouts that are already happening. Look at what they're striking in Ukraine. It is infrastructure, all right? The banking problems around the world. There are industrialized countries right now that you can go to the banks and there is no cash to withdraw. So everything that I've just told you and showed you is what you need to be doing and working on. Obviously, water is going to be a big thing. So get your water lined out. I'm going to try and make a couple of videos this upcoming week of things that we are doing to our water supply to help that along. But you know, guys, I think it's we're getting down to days here, weeks, that some major things are going to be kicking off. The election's coming up. Lots of people are saying something's going to happen before the election so that the election won't happen. Well, in my mind, it really doesn't matter either way, because I know no matter who is put in there, the world is still traveling in that same direction. Agenda 2030 is where it's at. They're in this thing for the long term, guys. And again, they don't care about you, your personal rights, your personal freedoms, whether you starve, freeze, have no money, they care not. The machine is rolling on. You're either going to change and roll with it, or it's going to scoop you up and shit you out the back. It's that simple. Unfortunately, a lot of the weak and ill-prepared people are simply going to die. That's it for now, guys. I'll try and make some upcoming videos. Again, don't want to waste your time. I appreciate all y'all watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Y'all stay safe out there. Take care. Eyes open.